Hey guys, Buffing Game Bat today bringing a video, and today quick video covering the new Resurgence map, DMZ map, Warzone 2 map, going to be available here in the start of Season 2, launching on February 15th, which should be a Wednesday. This map, brand new, we'll go through the locations here. This is going to be mainly a Resurgence style map. It's meant mainly for the Resurgence mode, however, it will be playable, it sounds like, from what we know so far, in a small scale Battle Royale mode, as well as a full-time available DMZ map. So, have to wait and see when they launch the full blog post regarding the season later on this week and into next week. But as far as the map goes, you can see it here on the screen, Ashika Island. This is developed by High Moon Studios, so this is the same team that actually developed the previous map, Fortune's Keep, at the end of the original Warzone's life cycle. And different team, Rebirth Island, was developed by Raven Software originally in Warzone as well. So Fortune's Keep, developed by High Moon Studios, Ashika Island, I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly, also developed by High Moon Studios, who developed Fortune's Keep. So on this map, we have a couple different POIs here, that being the residential area, shipwreck. Can't have it one of these small scale maps without a shipwreck. It seems like we see that on Fortune's Keep as well as Rebirth, and now here on Ashika Island. The port of Ashika. We also have the Beach Club, Tusky Castle, Town Center, and Oraniku Farms. Definitely not pronouncing that right, but this is definitely inspired and goes to the original rumors that this is going to be more of a Japanese theme season in the most part, and it seems like this is. It looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting map, judging by what we see here, the overhead view, or the tech map view of the map. There's also what looks like a underground waterway part of the map, so part of this map will have underground access that'll cut through portions of the map. Not sure if it'll go underneath the entire map or just probably cross sections of the map. We'll have to really wait and see. We don't really have any, haven't seen a full scale fly through or anything like that. We also see shots of the Beach Club, which is going to be in that lower bottom left hand corner of the map. The Beach Club looks pretty cool. One thing we do see with these shots from the environment here, with the Beach Club specifically, is more of a gloomy type of weather pattern here. So, not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll really have to see how it plays out, but it does look a little bit gloomier. Didn't really love what they did with that in the original Warzone as far as visibility goes, but this is a different game. Visibility seems to be much better. So the gloominess here compared to kind of how it was on Caldera, I think is going to be a night and day difference. We see the town center of Ashika Island also looking really reminiscent. I saw a lot of people saying kind of looked like Black Ops 2 maps. It does look really neat. It does look kind of that black. It does have that Black Ops 2 futuristic type vibe to it a little bit as well. We have the Castle POI, which apparently is not sure if it's going to be 100% a reskin of what the World at War map was or not. We're going to really have to wait and see until we get more shots of that. But those are the majority of the map that we have here, everything we see. This will be launching again on February 15th. Now, one thing to keep in mind here is this is going to be Resurgence mode, as well as the fact that this will be probably available for not just Resurgence, but maybe even a smaller scale Battle Royale, which potentially won't be Resurgence. As well as DMZ. So Warzone 2 small map featuring Resurgence and DMZ gameplay. We'll have to see what other modes they bring into that. But DMZ, I think, is going to be key on this. And that's where I think, I know there's a lot of people complaining about Warzone 2, the direction of it and everything right now with the meta, movement, all of that. DMZ, I think, if you're not enjoying Warzone 2, get one or two guys to get in there and play DMZ with, because DMZ is content rich right now. And with this wipe as far as faction missions and everything like that, this will be the third map available for that we'll have a choice with. Obviously, we have the original map that we've all been playing on, and then we also have Building 21, and then we also have what's going to be this Ashika Island. So Building 21 is probably most likely still going to be on a weekend a weekend rotation, which I think is completely fine. I enjoy that. This being a smaller map, love to see what the player count is as far as DMZ teams spawn on the map go, but this is going to be probably a whole new PvP experience compared to Building 21, which is very intense AI rich with the Shadow Company AI, which can be very difficult to fight. Have to see what kind of AI we have here, but there's most likely going to be specific faction missions associated with the Ashika Island map, as well as potentially maybe even a new type of AI faction that may be populating this map as well. We've seen everything available on the base map right now, and it's just a matter of time. So Amazra, we've seen everything there. Building 21 has Shadow Company. Potentially Ashika Island will have a different type of AI on it. We also, like I said, will be getting probably its own set of challenges, faction missions, potentially a new weapon unlock challenge like the M13 was in Season 1. Potentially there will be a new weapon unlock challenge available on this map. But to have 2 maps to be able to choose from, run different faction missions, and then Building 21 available on the weekends sounds awesome to me. I'm really excited for this. The map looks really cool. It looks pretty dense, actually. That bottom left-hand side, or just the left-hand side of the map in general, the town center all the way down to Beach Club, and even the farm area looks pretty urban, densely rich environment, I guess we would call it, just judging by the amount of buildings and what looks to be just a more modernized town in that town center area. Then you get up towards the castle, and it kind of opens up and looks more like fields, a lot more reminiscent of Fortune's Keep there. And then we get over to Shipwreck. I do see some Rebirth Island vibes over on the right hand side of the map, or even down on the very top end of the map. And then the port of Ashika also looks more urban type environment as far as densely populated with buildings. So we'll have to see how this plays. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, definitely for DMZ. As far as whatever changes they make to Warzone 2, we'll have to really wait and see. I think we have some hints as to what's going to happen, but we're going to have to wait for the full blog post later on this week, at least for DMZ, and then probably potentially we'll get a full Season 2 blog post sometime next week. Now, the one rumor here is we're supposed to be getting 5 total weapons here for this season. I have been told, I can't confirm this, I'm not sure where it came from, but I was told by someone over on Twitter that there was some weapons like the TAR-21, the M249 SAW, the Uzi, also found in the game files. So 5 weapons, potentially most likely still getting a shotgun and a crossbow, and potentially if those 3 are also weapons, they could just be in the game files. Who knows if they are or aren't, or if those are just leftover assets, not sure. But would be cool. I'll probably do a Season 2 and further on weapon wishlist down the road as well. If you guys are enjoying the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. All my social media links and everything like that are down below. Let me know your thoughts on Ashika Island. Are you a fan of it? Do you like it? Do you like this Japanese theme? To be fair, we don't really have any idea what that theme is going to look like yet, because this is really the first bit of artwork that we have for Season 2. So let me know your thoughts down below. Are you excited for the map? What do you think of the map? How do you think it's going to play? And are you more excited to play it on Warzone or DMZ? Let me know down below. Till next time, this is Buff Gaming, out.